Okay, hey guys. Alright, I'm going to try something here. I don't know if it's going to work. Now, it's pretty obvious maybe by all the gear and all that I'm a bit of a movie buff. I love me movies. And there are certain movies I've been waiting for a while to come out, and they're not coming out at all. I had a look under Prime, and they're there. Now, there are no streaming sites that have these films. There are no torrent sites where I can go and download it. These films just don't seem to exist. Anyway, believe me, I've looked. Prime have it. So, now I'd be happy to sign up and pay for it. You can like download them and keep them. Well, you can download and keep them on Prime, but the minute you stop paying, and it's saved somewhere on a hard drive or cloud. In other words, you can watch it anytime you want. But the minute you stop being a member, you've lost them. They're gone. So I go, what did I pay for? Or you can pay just to cheaper. It's cheaper. Pay just to stream it, watch it once, and that's it. Thought, well, that sucks. That's not how I want this to go. So I've been looking at all different alternative ways how to do this. Like, how can I keep it? So how can I sort of record it or something or other? And I come up with an idea. It's not the best way to do it, but right. So I have this and another one up there, which are DVD recorders. Now, for decent quality, you would need, say, HDMI out to HDMI in. There are I've looked, no DVD recorders anywhere that have HDMI in at all. So that kind of sucks. So I started looking at leads like HDMI to RCA, and I mean, you'll still get a good picture. You're not going to get digital sound. It'll just be in 2-channel. But you know, you have an amp like the Yamaha here. You can make a 2-channel, basically force it into 5.1 anyway. And these aren't big blockbuster movies. They're probably just B grade, so it doesn't matter. I just want them. I had a look online, another way of how to do it, and I'm sorry, but I was watching this guy, and he's going on about running the movie and setting up a video camera, darken out a room, line up the camera, and film it. I'm not going to do it that way. That's like if you wanted to record maybe off reel-to-reel film. That'd be about the only way I can think of to do that, but not this. So anyway, I'm thinking, alright, how do we go about doing this? Okay, simple. From the computer, it goes to HDMI in on the amplifier. Now you can actually go RCA out of the amplifier into a TV, and what it'll do, it'll convert the HDMI input to an RCA signal. Okay, stop. I'm going to interrupt myself here. This is obviously the next day. Now, as far as I was concerned, the information could come from RCA into this, HDMI into this, and then output it through an RCA lead into a DVD recorder. Turns out that don't work. There are RCA outputs on this, and you know, AV out. So I tried that. I got nothing. I'm like, why am I getting nothing? Then I looked up the manual on this amp, and then I looked more into it. Yes, what you can do is you can say put a video player or something like that requires RCA into an amp, and then it'll go through a HDMI lead to a TV. It'll upscale it, but it won't do it the other way around. It won't downscale. It won't HDMI to RCA. It won't downscale the level. Discovered a couple of more different things, but we'll get to that in a minute. So I thought, okay, so why not have, because the computer's running into it anyway, just go RCA out of like video 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Go straight into the DVD recorder. Get a 30-day trial. All these movies that I want. Just go berserk. I mean, we're in quarantine anyway, so why not? Go berserk for a month, play the movies, record them, put them onto a rewritable disc, then copy it onto my hard drives, so it's amongst all my other movies. Done. Delete the rewritable disc, and then just copy the next one. So I'm going to set this up, and let's see how we go. But to me, I don't see why it wouldn't work. Of course it's going to, I don't see why I wouldn't. It's just like the old days of setting up a dubbing kit. We used to set up two VHS players and record from video to video. So let's give this a whirl. Alright, now I'm going to jump along here. This particular DVD recorder, it only does RAM disc. Those of you who don't know what a RAM DVD is, fair enough. I don't think it's all that common. Now the problem is with the RAM, you can't, okay, a movie goes for an hour and a half. This will only take about, on a RAM disc, only about 20 or 30 minutes, and you can't extend it, you can't compress it, you can't do anything. So this player is actually useless to me. So that's no good. I have to go now over to using this DVD recorder up here. Can we see it? I have to use this DVD recorder up here. Now, my issue here with using this one, in the front, the only input is in the front here, which is line 2. Fair enough, sounds good. Video works, left works, but for some reason in the right side, when I plug a lead into that, I get a really bad staticky sound. I think it's within the machine. There's something wrong. So unless I just want it in mono, which I don't, that'd be the only way you could sort of do that. So I have another idea. The way I'm going to do this, when I record from video to the DVD recorder, that's running through an RF lead. So like an antenna lead, if you were to plug a, antenna lead into the wall and go into your video player, then out of your video player into the TV. Well, that into your TV one, RF out, I've gone to RF in this to combat that problem, which is fine for home movies. So it's like getting, a TV signal. So the only way, I've looked up DVD recorders. For some reason, they're not as common as they used to be. You can get PVR recorders, so personal video recorder, which has an inbuilt 500 gig or 1 terabyte hard drive, which is within the machine, and it'll record your TV channels and all that. There is no output, and it doesn't even have a DVD or burner drawer. So it's just a recording machine, and there is no way you can plug, say, a hard drive in or a USB. I've looked it up, it doesn't exist. And actual DVD recorders, the cheapest I could find was about $800. Now, just for doing this, I cannot justify spending $800 on a Panasonic player or recorder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try it anyway. It will be, this is where things get a little confusing, I suppose. I've got to go and get this switcher box. What it'll do within the box, it has HDMI in, RCA out. Now I'll go RCA out of that box, I'll go into the video player, so it'll be on, say, auxiliary 1, then it'll go out of the video player of the RF signal into here, and then I hit record. Now as far as I don't think their movies are encoded with, okay, I'm old school, I'm thinking of Macrovision. Where if the minute you hit record, the picture starts jumping, and now this is old school. Back in the days of setting up 2 VHS players and you try to copy movies, there used to be a thing called Macrovision, which would cause the picture to fade in, fade out, it would roll, and it was a code on the tape that used to cause this. I did combat this years ago. I spent a fortune on a GE video player that just overrid the whole Macrovision, and you could record anything. Now, that's years ago. I don't think that problem still exists, but I'll know when I set it up and I start to record one of the movies. We'll see what happens. Once again, I'm only doing this because there are specific movies that I cannot get. They're not big blockbuster ones, quite obviously, because they're easy to get, or even old 80s, 70s movies, they're easy to get. For some reason, these specific ones don't exist anywhere except, and I want them. So I'm going through all of this, give me something to do to get it. But it'll be a long process, because it's like you got to hit play on the computer, record up here. It's like the old days with 2 video players, and let it run for an hour and a half to record. Then after it does that, I will put in one of these. A DVD rewritable disc, burn it onto that, put it in the computer and copy it to a hard drive. Then you format the disc and start the process all over again. Sounds like a lot of screwing around on that. What else have I got to do? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I went and got it. Let's have a look. That's it there. That's the box. Haven't opened it yet. Let's have a look. Okay, now the only thing that's kind of going to suck about this is that I can't open it. What the hell's going on? The only thing that sucks about this is it's, dumbass. It's powered, which means it's going to require power. Just another thing to freaking plug in. Okay. Alright, well, that's it. That is all it is. I mean, shit. There's nothing to it. You can see how little it is. Now that's where your HDMI will go in. And your composite or RCA, whatever, comes out. And for it to be powered, that's not really focusing, to be powered, and you can pick either NTSC or PAL. Now, from what I know, PAL is actually better quality than NTSC. All you Americans are going to hate me on that, but that's got something to do with the amount of lines on a screen. Okay, and also within this box, obviously the lead. There they are. Okay, obviously the lead. I'm going to assume to power this, it connects to the box. No, hang on. Why are there all different types of thingies here? So power there. Alright. Ah, okay. Then why would there be a power thing? It's USB powered. So that's what that's for. Okay, I don't need to plug something else in. It's USB powered, so the power can run out of the computer to power this thing. Sweet, okay. Obviously that's what that power's for and what this lead's for. So you would plug that in to a power thingy, what's it here? And that would go into the USB powered section, but I don't need that. Good, something less to plug in. Fantastic. USB powered. Alright, let's get to wiring. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'll plug these into the back of the video player and get it into that box, but I won't be using that lead. Look at that. It's snapped. That's a pile of junk. That's no good. Okay, it's fine. I'll just use another white lead. I'll just know that that's video. But what I need to do, the way everything runs here, is HDMI out. The HDMI lead that comes out of the computer and goes over here to a switcher box. If you saw my other videos, you would have seen this. Now this switcher box, it goes in there and it goes out of the box. Okay, it just dawned on me and I just realised I probably should stop saying where I'm going to go get these movies from. So I'm going to go back and bleep over where I'm saying I'm going to get these from. But you'll get the general idea. So it's virtually anywhere online that allows you to stream movies. Anyway, what we're going to do here, what I'm going to do, is I'll spin this thing around so I can get the outputs like this for these leads for the RCAs. Oh shit! So I'm going to want in. Right. Jeez, it's been a long time since I set something up like a dubbing kit. You know, back in the days of video, and it's been a very long time. Where's the box? So I'll get the left and right channel plugged in, and video. Alright, so that's that bit. Swing this back around. I'm gonna sit you right on the side there. That way I can plug it in there. Now what I'm gonna do is the HDMI lead that is, got to think, the HDMI lead that goes out into this amplifier. I'm going to take that out and plug it into this. Now when it runs through all this into the amp, the output, HDMI output to the TV, that'll still run. That means I'll be able to see what I'm doing and what's going on the other side, on the TV. So, okay, fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. Right. Where are you? Right behind there. Okay. If I pull this million leads, if I pull that there, plug it in. Shit. Plug it in there. Whatever. Right. I'll USB power this thing. I'm assuming that's all it takes. Get all this power on. I'll get that on. Get that on. Now I've got to pick, so it's been a long time since I've done this. I've got to remember what the line is in on that. Right, AU. Simple, auxiliary. Has been a long time, hasn't it? Okay, now, as long as whatever picture's on here should be transferred through and should come up on the TV in there. Okay, wondering why I wasn't getting a picture. Obviously I did something wrong. I had to put a videotape into the player, and obviously that triggered something, and the information is going through because up we go. Something on the now it's not clearly it's not 1080 picture or anything like that, Ultra HD, but that's I knew that was going to happen. But that means it's actually running through the RCA leads. It's running through the RF cable. The HDMI is all working. Now let's see if we get some sort of recording happening. Okay, I just started something, and the picture quality is actually pretty. Come here. Picture quality is actually pretty good. Audio's going through, not a problem. So.
You're serious, aren't you? You're telling us you killed.
There we go. The thing is actually working. I'm actually happy about that. Alright, so I'm rather happy about this, that it does actually work. I'll show you what the amp's doing. It's only running in 2 channel, but we knew that was going to happen anyway. So yeah, if we can sort of see what it says here, we just got the left and right, sub 1, sub 2. Now I already knew that was going to happen. Now with the remote, I can change it over to make it forcibly 5.1. Alright, so yeah, here we go. Like, with that little plug there, we've got the inputs, the outputs, all that sort of stuff. She works, and I'm rather happy about this. Now I can get those movies that I want to get. Alright guys, well that's it for this video. I hope this helps if you guys want to try it. Here's the thing though, if you want to try this, you don't need to go to the extent of using a video player. If you already have a DVD recorder, just go directly into that. I had to use that because I wasn't willing to spend $800 on a new DVD recorder just for this. Alright guys, catch you in the next video. See you later.